Hi, I'm Chef Owen Tilley, and I'd like to welcome you to this week's installment of Ask the Chef. This week's question comes from Lydia, one of our Facebook friends, and Lydia wants to know if there's a way she can prepare a seafood tartare at home. She's really a big fan of tartares in the restaurants and wanted to see if it's something that she could tackle. And absolutely, Lydia, this is something you can do at home. Now, the whole idea of you eating it in the restaurant is that you're safe. The meat has been brought to the safe levels and bacteria is killed. Once you've acquired some sushi safe salmon that we're going to cook today, you'll be ready to get started. So let's walk through the ingredients real quick, as there are quite a few. Now I have some of that sushi grade salmon that we had just talked about, some toasted sesame seeds, some chives and cilantro. We also have some diced tomatoes, some diced jalapenos, some ginger oil that I'll talk about in just a bit, some wasabi powder, some lemon juice, and a fresh lemon to finish it off with. So to assemble the tartare, we're basically just going to combine everything in a bowl. So now that I have my salmon mixed up, I'm going to add in just a little bit of salt. Now you can use soy sauce, but what I found is when you're using soy sauce, it really does seem to overpower because of the strength. Like I said, I just like to use just a little bit of sea salt to get that flavor in it, and that creates that umami flavor that you've heard me talk about from time to time. So basically, we're just about done. Now all we have to do is take it to the plate. Now what I've chosen is a dark plate because I really like the way that the orange and the red and the greens in the mix really come out. And you know, we eat with our eyes before we eat with our mouth. So it's just as important for your food to look great as it is to taste great. So what I've done is I've taken one of these. This is what we call rings in the culinary world. You probably have some at home with a little handle on it that you call a biscuit cutter. You know what? It's the same thing. You can use either one. If you have a biscuit cutter at home, it makes the perfect ring mold for the tartare. So now I'm simply just going to fill the cavity. Now that I've got it filled up, I'm going to gently press the mixture into the ring. Now what this is doing is it's forcing out the air bubbles, and it's going to make my mold stick. So gently, just lightly pick up the mold, and there you have it. Isn't that beautiful? But we're not done yet. So we're going to finish garnishing up a little bit by taking some of the ginger oil, and I'm just going to drizzle it around the plate, just like that. Then I want to take some of the cilantro, do the same. And since this is a great black backdrop for us, I'll have some of those tomatoes left over. I'm going to put those around there as well. So whether or not you're making one for yourself or a whole dinner party's worth, you'll follow the same technique through each one. I like to finish with a couple little pieces of chive across the top. And there you have it. Salmon tartare, just like in the restaurants, but you made it at your home by yourself. I want to thank Lydia for asking how to do this, and I want to ask you to come back next week to see what we have coming up on Ask the Chef. And remember, you keep asking, I'll keep cooking.